Hey everyone, my name is Aditya and welcome back to another episode of Reading Books of Thomas and Friends. So, right now we are in the next topic, that is the troublesome trucks. So right now you all might be noticing that James is very sad. He's in his shed as the fact control had told him, till you behave properly you're not going to come out of your shed. So that's what exactly happened. So let us see what happens further in the topic troublesome trucks. Let us start. And by the way guys, this story is very interesting. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. So let us start. James did not see the fact controller for several days. They left James alone in the shed and did not even allow him to go out and push coaches and trucks in the yard. Oh dear, he thought sadly, I'll never be allowed out anymore. I shall have to stay in the shed for always and no one will ever see my red coat again. Oh dear, James began to cry. Just then the fact controller came along. I see you are sorry, James, he said. I hope now that you will be a better engine. You have given me a lot of trouble. People are laughing at my railway and I do not like that at all. I'm very sorry, sir, said James. I will try hard to behave. That's a good engine, said the fat controller. I want you to pull some trucks for me. Run along and find them. So James puffed happily away. Here are your trucks, James, said the little tank engine. Have you got some bootlaces ready? And he ran laughing brutally. Oh, said the trucks as James backed down on them. We want a proper engine, not a red monster. James took no notice and started as soon as the guard was ready. Come along, he puffed. We won't, screamed the trucks. But James didn't take care and he pulled the screeching truck sternly out of the yard. The trucks tried hard to make him give up, but he still kept on. Sometimes their brakes would slip on and sometimes their axles would run hot. Each time they would have to stop and put the trouble right, and each time James would start again, determined not to let the trucks beat him. Give up, you can't pull us, you can't, called the trucks. I can and I will, puffed James. And slowly but surely he pulled them along the line. At last they saw Gordon's Hill ahead. Look out for the trouble, James, warned his driver. We'll go fast and get them up before they know it. Don't let them stop you. So James went faster and they were soon halfway up the hill. I'm doing it, he panted. But it was hard work. Will the top never come? He thought. But with a sudden jerk, it all came easier. I've done it, he puffed triumphantly. Hurrah, he thought. It's easy now. But his driver shut off steam. They've done it again, he said. Guys, here's the interesting part now. So, the driver said, we've left the tail behind. The last 10 trucks were running backwards down the hill. The coupling had snapped. But the guard was brave. Very carefully and cleverly, he made them stop. Then he got out and walked down the line with his red flag. That's why it was easy, said James as he backed the other trucks carefully down. What silly things trucks are. There might have been an accident. Meanwhile, the guard had stopped Edward, who was pulling 3 coaches. Shall I help you, James? Called Edward. No, thank you, answered James. I'll pull them myself. So James got ready. Good, don't let them beat you. So James got ready. Then with a beep beep, he was off. I can do it, he puffed. He pulled and puffed as hard as he could. Pip, 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 pip. You're doing well, whistled Edward as James slowly struggled up the hill with clouds of smoke and steam pouring from his funnel. I've done it, he panted and disappeared over the top. They reached the station safely. James was resting in the yard when Edward puffed by with a cheerful pip pip. Then walking towards him across the rails, James saw the fat controller. What? Oh dear, what will he say? He asked himself sadly. The fat controller was smiling. I was on Edward's train and saw everything, he said. You've made the most troublesome trips on the line, behave. After that, you deserve to keep the red coat. Your red coat. So guys, here's the picture. You can see that the fat controller is inside Edward and here is James. Like, he's shocked to see the fat controller inside Edward's cabin. So here is the fat controller. Over here you can see him standing. That's it for now, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.